Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Ask the Professor. Today's Ask the Professor is about a request that we've had in from a Facebook follower where they're asking us to test our cutting compounds out of the Surface range against the Kokomi H8. So what we're going to do as a manufacturer of chemicals, the way that we test compounds, we actually flatten area with the 3M 1500 disc, and then we measure the product out, and then in a timed fashion, up to 1 minute and 30 seconds, we actually run the product. So the product test is initially just to look at the scratch removal, because if we do not attain the scratch removal, we can't get the finish. So let's do it. Right guys, so initially we're going to flatten area with the 3M abrasive disc, which is a 1500. Okay guys, what we're going to do now, we're going to measure the product out. It's 1 teaspoonful of product. We're going to apply it directly to the panel, distribute it over the panel surface so we've got a nice even layer, and then we're going to start to machine the product up from there. Now we're going to actually run the machine speeds at 1500 RPM for all 3 products with no initial startup. So we're actually going to go straight into the machining process, and we're going to run the product for 1 minute and 30 seconds, or as close to that as we possibly can. We're looking at a timed event for 1 application of product, because we're looking at speed of cut. We're going to start off now with the new P15 Extra, which is a multi-purpose compound, and we're going to obviously see what that does in comparison to the remaining 2. And now we move on to the Kokomi H8, which is a heavy cut compound. So again, once again, we'll run the product for as close to 1 minute and 30 seconds as we possibly can, and we'll leave any residues on the surface, and we'll remove all the residues in one go from all 3 products. Right guys, and finally the P12 Extra, which is our heaviest cutting compound. So again, obviously the process is exactly the same as the other 2, and we'll run it and see what results we get. Okay folks, so all that's 3 sections now polished up with the compounds. So now what's left to be done is we'll actually do a solvent wipe with the zirconite panel prep. Now this is to remove any oils, fillers that any of the products may contain. Now this is a very effective degreaser. And then what we will do after that, we'll actually look at we'll examine the surfaces just to see what the final results are. Okay guys, so what we're going to do now, we're going to get the inspection lamp into each of the sections, and we're going to look for the level of scratch removal. Remember, we're looking at scratch removal and not a finish, primarily because we're only running the product once. This is just to determine which products actually given us the quickest speed of cut, so we can make a determining selection for future reference as to which product we would choose to actually use as our scratch remover. Okay guys, as you can see with the camera, we've actually got into all 3 sections. For me, there's one clear winner, but obviously you can see the results, so you guys can actually make your own mind up. So guys, that's it from Ask the Professor. I hope you found that as intriguing as what I did. Obviously, the results are the results. And as we've obviously had this requesting to do some product comparisons, I think we should actually follow this on for future reference or future episodes with other manufacturer products. If you like it, put a comment in the comment section below. If you've actually got any products that you actually want us to do an head-to-head against, please put it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.